topic we're going to be talking about is the off-tackle run and counter running game. Okay, kind of the same thing with the outside runs and everything. We really feel like if we're doing the outside blitzes and they're running counters and stuff, we're hitting it right in the mouth. Hopefully with our outside contained blitzes. You got a guy hitting that thing, getting up underneath, spilling it out, right? Hitting it and making it bounce. And the same thing though is kind of like the inside blitz stuff. I mean, we don't want our guys thinking. So when we call an outside blitz, it's the same principle. We don't want them thinking, what if, they're doing the counter, doing this, doing that. We just want them to get after it. And we're wanting them to cut off that edge where they can't get outside. If it's an option, things like that. And we're cutting down and limiting them being able to get outside on us and making them cut it up to everybody running inside out. So the main thing is we got a bunch of outside blitzes that we run out of our base stuff. Then we'll run under the solid and the under, and we'll show you all that stuff. Hopefully that, helps you all out with showing you what all we do out of it. Y'all may be doing a lot of the same stuff, but you call it different. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe we'd give you some new ideas, and hopefully you can run with it, or give you some insight on how you can do some stuff differently. I think the main thing, though, is I know I do sound like a broken record. Do what you believe in. You feel like it's a damn good blitz, and work on it and run it, Or you come up with something new, make sure it's cohesive in the back end. I think that gentleman left, but I already made the note on it. I mean, we can call, we're in that solid and under front. It is only a 5-man pressure. We need to play cover one with it instead of blue. You live and learn as you go. Hell, we're not perfect, and we screw a lot of crap up. But hopefully the thing with this defense and with the guys we got, and I kind of made it a point, and I didn't want to put every run on here where we're stuffing it in the mouth. And you can see where there are some weaknesses and stuff. Our guys don't play hard. But hopefully what we'll do, if our guys do screw it up, we got safety in numbers. We got guys running to the ball. And hopefully, just like anything else, the majority of the time, we're doing a good job. And if they do mess up, every once in a while, it's on a limited basis, So, nothing's perfect, but this is just what we do. But what we try to, we love our outside blitzes, because we got those dogs out there that are kind of, usually our guys, when they get done playing dog, they're going to go play free safety or something at the next level, hopefully. They're guys that can run and they can play man-to-man coverage. And most of our guys that played that dog linebacker, have been really guys that can go and be really successful as a free safety or something like that at the next level. But we like the guys that can run. They blitz, and when they get there, they're in an angry mood, and they can really cause some damage when they get there. But we try to limit everything to outside running game with our outside blitzes, and we really try to be effective with that. We defend our opponent's outside running counter game with our contained blitzes. We can either blitz 1 or 2 off the edge. If we blitz 2 off the edge, then we're going to have a guy first level, second level. I mean, let's just say, for instance, they do run a counter at us. And we got a bat and a dog blitzing at the same time. Well, we're going to want that bat to be at the first level, kind of making everything spill to that dog that's at the second level. And that's kind of where that comes from, the first and second level responsibilities. Okay? They're running option. Let's say we're running option, and they run it into one of our outside blitzes, then we're really not worried that much about option. We don't really see a whole lot of it, like Erie Community College runs it against us a little bit. But the main thing is our, you always, in option football, responsibility of football. Well, basically, if we got an outside blitz and we got 2 coming off the edge, then usually that bat's going to be responsible, for the dive of the quarterback. Okay? We're going to have the inside free safety is always running inside out, quarterback to pitch. If we're running an outside blitz, and that dog is going to be responsible for the pitch, but we're going to want him to feather the quarterback. We don't want him to make a quick decision. We want him to drag it out, and we can get the troops there running inside out. Usually our mics and our bat are going to be responsible for the inside guys, the dive and the quarterback, and we're going to have the D linemen there are responsible for for that dive and stuff. And we don't really see a lot of just base dive option, but the blitzes and everything kind of dictate who's got what. So it kind of once again, keeps the thinking out of the kids. And, you know, if we're running that zoo strong inside, I know it's an inside blitz, well, it's already a done deal for them. Those Mike and Bat, they know they got the dive, or they got the quarterback if he's crossing his face. So, I mean, the contained blitzes and stuff also helps us and lets us know who we have, you know, as far as option and stuff. The blitzes are effective in cutting down the opponent's field. You know, we're wanting to cut it down. And when we're bringing those outside blitzes, we're wanting to kind of be like a fence post. You know, we're set and contained. You can't get outside. You better cut it up. And that's where we got everybody running inside out. The blitzes are designed to stop the switch, the option, and the counter running game. But we don't see a whole lot of counter. Very rarely do we see a lot of counter. And I don't know if that's because the guys that we're facing, the limited amount of time to work on it, and I don't know. We don't see a lot of counter. And then just like the inside blitzes create tackle for losses and lead the nation in rush defense. And I think the thing that's important to remember here is that I think when a team offense, and if you guys are running the 3-5-3 already, you know, it limits to what they can do. And I think they got to get more involved with worrying about where's everybody blitzing from and get more worried about the blitzes, and it takes them away from maybe being able to do some of the stuff that they normally do. I think since we blitz so much, that limits their counter option game. You know, it takes a little time for it to develop. You know, that tailback's got to be here, then come, got to wait for everybody pulling. And I think with our blitzes and stuff, it doesn't allow them to pull as much, because hopefully we're hitting it in the mouth. And, you know, I think that limits sometimes the things that they can do out of the blitz package that we present to them. I think it kind of limits them what they can do. And, you know, hopefully you know, we go from there. That's just the basic, main coaching points from the outside run. Now I'm just going to do like we did the inside stuff. I'm going to draw up all of our our outside blitzes that we did. And not really getting so much into the coverage and everything, but hopefully make you realize who's got what behind it and things like that. But we do have cover one black and white outside blitzes, and you'll see all that. Our inside blitzers are mainly cover one, you know, man free. And those are inside linebackers blitzing. Remember, we always got that color and coding scheme, and you got, you know, whatever suits you all, you know, that's fine, but make sure you get that terminology simple, which will allow those guys to know, hey, when we run this color coverage, this is who's blitzing. And that's, you know, how it evolves from there. But basically, that's how we do that. All right, just starting out here. All right, we got dog open or closed black. Same thing, if we just went dog black, our guys don't know which one's coming. So you got to designate which guy is blitzing. So, okay. We got dog open, easy. The linemen know that they're slanting to the weak side of the formation. Okay? Here, A gap, he's getting that B gap. Dog open black. We can play 3 deep with it too. Okay? But dog open black, right now black tells the free safety what? That he has got to come down and take number 2 to the blitz side. Now, we were talking last night, kind of cut, you know, sometimes I think, you know, we as coaches, it's simple for us, but we can get a lot of verbiage and everything, and sometimes it takes too long and things like that. Usually, it's built into the defensive package that when we go bringing a dog and everything, we go black. We can say black, rock, or roll. Like right here, the whole call would probably be dog, open, black, rock. That lets that free safety know, hey, black, rock, I got number 2 to the strong side. Rock means 2 to the strong side. Roll means 2 to the weak side. Okay? If I told the defensive coordinator, I mean, hell, in the game, we never get the rock or roll call because he forgets to call it and we don't call it. So I want the free safety to know anyway, the whole defense. He's like the quarterback of the defense. He needs to know everything. he needs to know what open and close means. So if he hears dog open, he knows right now he's got number 2 to the strong side. So, hopefully we're not out there. We go like dog open, well, black, and that's all we're going to do. We're not going to put the roll to it, or the rock. You can if you want, but I'm just trying to cut down on it. And because what happens in the game, defensive coordinator sometimes calls it and sometimes he doesn't. So we just don't call it. But it is set in there if you want to designate, something that free safety knows he's got number 2, the strong side or weak side. You can. I personally think the open or the close does, or right or left. If we go dog right, then right now he knows he's got number 2 to the left. We go dog left, he's got number 2 to the right. So 6 one halfway does another, but we feel like that we don't have to put as much verbiage in there. And I think I finally got the defense coordinator, convinced of that we don't have to use all that verbiage. I think it helps out, cuts down on confusion. Right here we got dog open black. We know it's going to be a 2 strong side blitz. Right here, boom. He's a contained blitzer. He's got number 2 to that side. Okay. Now right now we got basically 3 guys back here reading flow and playing their gap responsibility. Reading the flow of the backs, reading the lineman in front of them, that type of thing. So in this, we really rarely do this, just one guy, okay? We very rarely do that. But, we're always going to usually do 5 or more man pressure. These guys now, they are reading a little bit more. He knows he's got that C gap, he's got A, he's got B. But normally they're going to be reading. And reading the flow of the backs and just going and running. Okay. Now let's say if they go flow weak right here, boom, here, well, depending on this guy's block, he knows he's not, he can come here, he'll be here, then he may be there, coming down hit field, waiting for a cutback. But you also got this free safety here reading that tight end and man-to-man coverage. He's reading, it's down block, he may fit in there. Out base blocking on maybe that dog or something. He blocks down, he may fit inside, right outside that tight end's ass. So we want our guys running. And normally they're going to be reading flow. They're free to run. He's got cutback and a free safety's there to help out. So, like I said, we very rarely run just one guy blitzing off the edge. We usually bring 2 or 3. But that's what it looks like as far as dog open black, bringing 4-man pressure. Then we'll be able to go dog closed. Okay? Dog closed. Okay? And the dog that's always away from the call's got number 2 man-to-man, away from that free safety. So we go dog closed right here. They're slanting strong. He's there. Now this dog is blitzing. Closed. It's a weak side blitz. Now I'm going to have this free safety cheated over there to run straight. But now he's basically going to be over here just sitting over the tackle when the ball snap. And if it's a pass, he's got number 2 to the side of the blitz. Okay? He's got number 2 to the side of the blitz. So let's say, they did something here, maybe, block that, and he flared out, and he would go get that flare. Or a wheel route, something like that, he's going to run with it. But that's what it looks like there, just 4-man pressure. Okay? Dog closed. Dogs coming off the edge. These guys are reading flow. They know what gap they have initially. This guy's got outside here. They're going to read flow and they're going to run. Don't want them thinking. Don't necessarily want them reading a whole lot. They're working on their key drills and everything, but we want them just to run the football. And that's kind of where we go from there. 5-man pressure. This is probably our favorite call, outside blitz call. Boom. When our guys hear boom, they know right now it's a dog and a bat blitzing off the edge. Okay? If we go we go boom black, they don't know which one's coming. So you got to have that keyword in there to let them know which one's coming. Okay? We're going to go open. Right now we know it's going to be a strong side blitz. Okay? Boom open black. Okay? Boom open black. Right now we know there's going to be a first level and a second level blitzer here. Okay? Boom open black. I know I got number 2 to the blitz side. This free safety. He'll come down here. They'll end up having him man-to-man. He's going to be blitzing off the edge. He's the second level guy, okay? This bat's going to be right off that end's ass, and that C gap, he's the first level guy. So if he's got somebody pulling toward him, he's going to try to collision that thing. You know, sometimes he can come underneath, or sometimes he may not be able to get there soon enough. Just blow it up. Whoever is pulling, just blow it up, whatever. Don't let anything try to cross your face.
Tight it, lock it down,
Just tight it right there. He's come here. We want him coming in here. Yeah, try to get in that C gap, no matter what. I mean, you know, sometimes he comes here. We don't want both of them out there. He's that guy. They try to get in there, right off that end. You know, if this guy's blocking down, this guy's blocking. He should be right off that guy's ass. That tackle.
Should dog delay on that a little bit?
No, our dog's coming right
It
now.
comes right away, right?
Yeah, comes right away. Okay, comes right away. All right. So that right there is that, and then the remaining guys here, these two guys, A gap, B gap, and they got number, you know, let's say this guy blocks. He comes here, he'd go here, he'd become a low hole player. Okay.
Coach, does the dog on the open side have number 2?
Right here, he would, but it's, you know, when they got two backs right there, basically he's kind of just sitting out there waiting to see what does come. But, you know, sometimes you could end up having maybe two guys on that thing. But they want to, we're going to bring this guy here. They want to take one of them out of the backfield, not block, and hopefully our pressure will get there and everything. These guys basically end up having like number, you know, if they did this, he'd come here and you could end up having both guys free. Okay. They're never going to, you know, end up taking both of them out. But two back stuff, you know, yours are going to have two guys free in here versus two back with those outside contained guys. Okay, so that's boom open.
The back on the stunt side, that's my back.
Do what now?
If they release the running back to the blitz side.
Yeah, say they did this, and that Mike's got to go. Okay, that Mike's got to go. He's got number 3. There's trips. We're getting all that here. All right. And we're going to get in that stuff with the coverage stuff. I'll show you real quick, though, how we do that. And this starts getting into more of the coverage aspect of it. Let's just say they got trips out here. We got boom open call. Okay. No, I mean, it's not tough, but we got a couple options you can do. Let's just do the base option. Okay. Okay. What we're going to normally do here is there's two different ways. We'll get into this with the coverage part of it. But if that dog is blitzing, he's got trips to his side, he's going to check buck. Okay? That's our check all of that. So our rule is trips, no matter what coverage, 2, 3, he's going to check buck now, and it becomes a 4-man pressure. Okay? But when he checks buck on the outside blitz, this guy now knows, hey, I'm not first level anymore, I'm second level. I'm a contained type guy. So I got to replace this dog, and I'm containing. So that's one of the options that we can do. And we'll get into the other one here in a little bit. That's the coverage part of it. Okay. All right, boom, close, black. It's going to be the other way. Okay. Boom, close, black. All right. They know that these guys are going to slant to the strength of the formation. There's still a big gap guy there. Okay. Now they're off the edge. First level, second level. Okay. Free safety will come down. He's got the first back. It's a 2-back formation of that side. Say they block and did a flare or something, that he would take him. Okay. That dog knows he's not a peel guy. Hey, I'm blitzing, I'm coming. I got a guy behind me. Okay. So I know that I don't have to come off. There's a free safety behind me. He's got my back. Dog away. He's got that guy right here. These guys got number 3. Guy came here. He'd take him. He's a low hole guy. So that's boom close. That's probably one of our favorite calls. You know, and you'll see that a lot on the cut-ups that I brought with me. is boom. That's what we're doing a lot of the time. It's been a very, very good and effective blitz for us, the boom close. Okay? Let's say you can run this out of a solid front too. Okay? Solid boom close black. Okay? Solid boom close black. All right? Now, you're going to lose this guy here, but we keep black with it because you got to have that free safety coming down and taking number 2 to the blitz side. Okay? So that's what we'll do here, but we've got solid boom close, okay? It ends up almost being 6-man pressure with this bat that's down here, this 7. You know, he's going to be here, all right? He's still getting that gap. He's getting across the face. He's getting that B gap there, and we're bringing it off the edge. Okay, now basically that Mike knows he's got that A gap right there. He's coming over, he's got number 2. He goes out. Okay, over here, number 3, that Mike would take. All right, so you lose that low hole player in the solid front. Okay, because that bat's down there in the line of scrimmage. So you can run it out of solid. You know, basically now you're bringing 6-man pressure instead of 5, I guess. But you can do it out of solid. That's boom close black, out of solid. Okay? We put this one in. We want to get just a variation, get something different. Okay? So we went, this is out of base, Mickey open or Mickey closed black. Okay? Mickey. I don't know why we called it that, just something we came up with. Okay? Open right now. Okay, open tells me that Mickey open, black, and this is just more of a memorization type deal, but now we know it's dog and the mic involved, okay? And Mickey just tells us that, hey, we got a mic and a dog coming, but you got that dog blitzing, so you got to put black coverage with it, or whatever you call it, purple, red, green, whatever you call it. That lets me know that that free safety's got to come down and take number 2 to the blitz side. So we go Mickey open. These guys right here, base, they know they're getting out here. He's here. He's in that B gap. Okay? He's blitzing outside. Now we'll bring this guy in A gap. Okay? Bat watching these 2 gaps right here. I got number 2 man-to-man behind it. And we're going from there. So Mickey, Mike in A gap, and the dog on the outside. That's been a good blitz for us. We don't run it a whole lot, but you know, it's been effective for us. Just getting another guy, 5-man pressure, but instead of the bat coming, we just changed it up and put that Mike linebacker in there, an 8 gap. That's Mickey open. Mickey closed. Okay? Mickey closed black. Okay? Okay. Mickey closed black. We know the line's going to slant and strengthen the formation. This is really good weak side blitz. We'll probably call more Mickey closed than Mickey open. We feel like it's really a good weak side blitz because hopefully what's going to happen here is, you know, they got 2 guys that basically end up blocking 3. Okay? Now this guy just basically ends up becoming a free player there. Doesn't really have a gap, so he's able to flow depending on the flow of the backfield. But that's Mickey closed. And, you know, that one's been effective. Hopefully what's going to happen is this, you know, this guard right here, he sees this guy coming in. Oh, I got a fan out here to get him. Nose is crossing the face, boom, and it's wide open right there with that Mike going an A gap. This tackle may see this guy going down. He chases him in, and that dog is now doesn't have anybody on him blocking. So that's been a pretty good call for us. Mickey closed. More effective to the weak side than it is to the strong side. But that's Mickey closed. Any questions so far? If you got any, just feel free to shout them out.
When you're sending your weak dog, he's going outside,
Yes.
you've got your strong side dog
He's got number 2 man and man.
He's got 2 man, but what if the tight end doesn't lead?
The tight end doesn't believe that he's just reading.
No, well, so he doesn't take that the back swings out? You're actually going to
No.
send your Mike linebacker over?
Yeah, we don't do in and out. I know what you're talking about. I think I do. And this is purely, I mean, you can do it, but kind of like I said last night, we don't want it like with the bunch and stuff like that. Hey, you got number 2 man to man. And I know what you're talking about. Guy flares, that comes number 2 now. Maybe that tight end becomes number 3. Just don't work on it enough. And in a game, what's going to happen normally? You're probably going to have both that. You're going to have that bat and that dog going and covering that back. Now the tight end's free, okay? Away from the blitz. We try to cut down on the confusion and make it simple. But, you know, I know what you're talking about. All right, you know, you got this right here. Dog's coming over here. Free safety's over here. You got the bat. Well, you could end up having 2 and 3 over here. I know what you're saying. Maybe he goes down. This guy block, he flares, okay? We just want to keep all the rules the same all the time. And you can do this. If you want to end up doing an in and out call, you can do that. We just don't because our guys screw it up. You know, we just want to keep it simple. Dog away from the blitz, you got number 2. So this guy goes in here, hey, you go get him, this guy will come out and take 3. It just, we want to cut down on confusion and want to limit mistakes mentally because our guys will make the mental mistakes on that. You know, if we want them to do in and out, probably half the time they do it right, probably half the time they probably do it wrong. But you can, I wish we were able to get to this more, we just choose not to, but you can if you want. You can do that like that. Yes, sir.
You didn't talk about 2 off the edge or first, second level technique. Second level's depth of the quarterback.
Yeah, he's going for the upfield shoulder.
First level, is he going to long arm and counter? Or
He can. You know, he teaches on, don't want him to be a robot. You know, we'd like for him, if he sees it soon enough, he can wrong arm it, but most of the time, he's going to be, he sees that, and we just want him to collision and hopefully make it bounce. You know, I know you use a wrong arm to counter, but, you know, it's 6-1 halfway dozen another for our guy. We don't want him, you know, coming in there and think I got it wrong. You know, we don't want him thinking. Just want him, hey, if that guy comes collisioning, you get underneath, great. If not, hopefully shut that thing down, make it bounce. And if they do cut it back up inside, usually we got people running inside out. But that's how we kind of do the first and second level there. This stuff's great here, what you're talking about doing. We just feel like we're going to, you know, with our guys, I mean, I'm not saying they're a bunch of dumbasses. I mean, they're not. I mean, they're pretty smart football players. But, I mean, when you start doing the in and out stuff, to me, you know, if you're D1, you're working on, you know, you're meeting 20 hours a week and doing it, you got a lot of time to work on it. I think it can be definitely effective, and it may work out better. But with our guys, I guarantee you we're going to have this here, that tight end's free, or we're going to have both of them chasing this guy, and the flare's going to be, you know. I think it just enhances your opportunities for errors, you know. So that's why we just say, you got that guy, you got that guy. And that's just what we stay with, it, just to be consistent. And that's what we do. But you can get the stuff like that, which is very good stuff. Okay? All right, we got double buck pinch 1, okay? Remember, 1 tells us that, you know, inside linebackers are blitzing, okay? So in double buck right here, we know it's a cover 1 coverage. Okay? Double buck pinch 1. Pinch tells those ends, hey, you're getting inside. And that B gap. Now, like I said earlier, we'll let these guys play it by ear. Whatever they want to do. You know, if he goes left, that linebacker's got to be looking for the weak side. A gap. If he goes right, he's looking at the strong side. What you can do, though, is we've done this, you know, we'll designate. We'll go double buck, pinch, Mike weak 1. Or we'll go blue, Mike weak blue, because we're sending all 3 guys. So even you can do something like that if you want. But you got to just make sure the coverage behind it fits what you're doing. Because when we go all three inside linebackers blitzing, we're playing blue behind it. That way somebody's accountable for that back. But right here, we're just going to go double buck pinch one. Now right now, we know that the two bats, double buck pinch, he's an outside contain guy. This guy's going to get in C gap. He's a C gap blitzer if there's a tight end there. So that's double buck pinch one. Dog's got number two. He's got the first thread over here, playing one behind it, man free. So that's double buck pinch one. Okay? If you end up taking the Mike back there and blitzing him, you got to make sure you play blue coverage or whatever coverage you call behind it to make sure that that running back, if he gets out, it's accounted for. That's double buck pinch one. This one right here is probably one of our main coverages right here. Cover white. Okay? It changes when they go to one back here. Okay? It does change when we go to one back. Two back, we're not going to have this dog worry about. When our guys hear white, they know that both dogs are blitzing. Okay? We covered this briefly last night. But when we hear white, then both dogs are blitzing. We'll go, this is basically the only call we do out of white. Double dog pinch white. Okay? White alerts us that both dogs are blitzing. Now what's going to happen is this free safety and white coverage is going to make a right or a left call. Okay? There's two backs in the backfield, and then this guy right here, we're not going to tell him to contain blitz. I mean, he's contained blitz, but we don't have him peeling. We just let him go for it. It's kind of a different look. But if they want to get rid of both these guys, we better be hitting it in the mouth. We got double buck pinch. These guys will just read off of each other. Now these guys will be responsible for number three. Now if they want to block here and come here, this guy better be containing and hitting that, but we don't want him peeling off. Okay? He better hit that in the mouth if that guy tries to cross his face, because he's a contained blitzer. And this bat over here will help out the number two to his side if it's two backs. It's the only time that bat will help out to two to the two receiver side over there. That's the only time that he'll do. It's kind of a bastard deal, but it's two backs and double dog pinch. This bat's got to be aware that if they send out a guy here, he may have to shuffle over and help on that. But hopefully this guy won't get out because he's hitting it in the mouth. But we're not going to have him peel or anything, because then we lose a blitzer, and we don't want to do that. And this guy right now, he's got number, and he makes a left or a right call in white coverage. He's got number two to the side that he calls. And I'll draw up a one back formation here and you'll see how it works. But he's going to come over here and he's going to take number two to the left. Two backs is different. If I come over here and I got a left call, then this dog in two back knows he's still blitzing. But the left and the right is key, that the dog away knows what that means. And this is why. If they go one back, and we got double dog pinch white on, they go one back. Okay? They go one back. We go double dog pinch. Well, I'm always going to teach that free safety. I want you to go to the passing strength of the formation. So we got double dog pinch white on. Okay? Ends know they're getting in here. All right? And now right now, these guys are just going to read off each other. The nose and the mic. Okay? As far as gap responsibility. You can end up sending that mic if you want. You can go double dog pinch, mic weak white. Double dog pinch, mic strong white. That way you just designate it right now and they don't have to think. We usually have two guys here that work well together pretty good. Right now we're going to want to make him a right call because that's the passing strength of the formation. Okay? So what's going to happen when he makes that right call, this dog knows he's blitzing. This is cover white. Okay? He's going to come down, he's going to take number two to the blitz side when it's white coverage. Now the dog away has got to be smart. He's going to hear that free safety. I'm right, I'm right. Now he knows he's got to check buck because he's got to take number two man to man. Now this back could probably cover that tight end man to man, but we don't want him switching it up all the time. So what's going to happen is he's going to check buck. And he's just going to replace that dog on the outside blitz. So that's what happens in white with when one back, free safety away from the call, that dog's got to go take number 2 man-to-man and check bump. Still get your 5-man pressure, but you just got to have that check so this dog covers this guy. It's really important, you know, when they get 2 receivers out here, he's got a man-to-man, now he comes down. And that's why we do the white like we do when it's versus one back. You'll see more of that later.
You check Bumpy, you're gonna walk that off a little bit.
Sir? Yeah, we'll walk him off a little bit and go from there.
Will you banjo the Mike another back?
Yeah, on the
With the
remaining back.
main, yeah.
These 2 guys right here, banjo that remaining back. He goes here, he'll run and get him, he'll become a low hole guy. So we'll definitely banjo that remaining back here. And hopefully all that, you'll definitely see all that whenever we get into all the cover stuff later on today. All right, we got the Zoo Strong Dog Black. Okay, this is where we combine a cover 1 blitz with a black blitz. Okay, this is where you gotta, I think if I can't stress anything about it, this is where you gotta keep your coloring and your numbering system cohesive with what's going on up front. Because if you kept it with this particular call, Zoo Strong Dog Black, and you kept it with cover 1, then you're not going to have anybody out there cover number 2 when that dog blitzes. Okay? And you've got a bust, and they may reach up and boom, they got you. But what we will do here, Zoo Strong Dog Black, okay? Zoo Strong, when they hear Zoo Strong, they know what they're doing up front, okay? All we've done is tag the dog to it, and now we've got 3 coming from one side. So he's going to get here in that C gap. He's here in A. We got Zoo Strong, okay? Now all we'll do is add a dog to it. Now we got 4, basically 4 coming to a 3-man side. Black tells me I got number 2 to the blitz side, okay? And it's really good when they don't have a tight end in the game, okay? Now on the back side, it's black. I know I got number 2 away. So if this guy blocks, he flares, boom, I got it, okay? All right? Now over here, if they want to try to do this block here and flake, I know it's a long way to go, but hopefully this guy will collision this guy. He's not going to peel off. And I know it's probably not sound, but that guy, that is that bat's guy. But we're thinking, hey, if they want to try to release a guy here, we got 4 guys coming, and they throw it to that guy, then we better have these guys running inside out. You know, if they want to try to do that, more power to the offense. We better be hitting it in the mouth. And if they do get us, then we better just rally and run the ball. We can go get it. And then maybe, you know, we won't run that defense if we get hurt on it anymore during the game. But it's really good against one-back stuff. That's Zoo Strong Dog Black. And we'll go Zoo Weak Dog Black. Okay, Zoo Weak Dog Black. Now you're like, well, that ends right here. Well, he's just going to be here. We still got that. Free safety's going to come over here and take the first back out to that side. Dog away has got number 2. Okay, this bat here has got number 3. If they did something like this, if you want to do your in and out stuff, you could. But right now, we're going to say, hey, you get that bat. I got number 2. Bat's got number 3. We just try to keep it consistent with everything we do. Now, what we try to do here is till it's in. Hey, don't get up the field and get in that dog's way. You know, you're going to get in here and just be strong on that tackle. Try to take him up and get it to where that tackle can't get out there and end up trying to block that dog. But same thing too, if somehow he comes here and he sees that dog and tries to get out, then that leaves that end opened up there. So it's a good weak side blitz. You end up having 4 or 5 guys on that side for a weak side blitz. But we keep black with it because that dog's coming. You got to make sure that that free safety's taking number 2 to the blitz side.
You adjusted the lineman?
Who?
Free safety?
Not on the snap. I mean, he's going to come over here once that quarterback comes up underneath, starts his cadence here, and then then he'll walk over. We want him to try to always look the same when that quarterback comes out. All the time, this guy's always going to cheat over here if it's a two-back to the running strength of the formation. And then, hey, quarterback comes up underneath here, he starts creeping down. These guys may creep up, then he'll creep over here. Just want to do it late. Try to disguise as long as we can. All right, now we can do the same thing here. Do a mash with it. Now y'all probably got it figured out. Mash strong. He'll go first. He's second. Bring the dog with it. Got number 2 right there, man to man. This guy's got first back out of here. If it's 2 backs, he's got number 3. So you go mash strong. All you're doing is mixing them up, bringing the blitz there. You go mash weak. Same thing. Come over there. He's got number 2 away. Ian's going to get there. He's got number 3. Remaining back out of the backfield, he comes over here and takes number 2. So you can do it to the weak side too. Those 3-man guys off the edge and stuff, the zoo strong, mash strong, dog, usually better weak side blitzes than strong side. Now they come out 1 back, you know, it's really good to both sides, but you know, it's a little bit different when you got it to the tight end side coming. But that's something we added last year, did a little bit in 03, but that was something that that ended up being really good for us as far as bringing 3 off the edge. This is a 7-man pressure here. We go double dog, zoo strong, white. Okay. What's going to happen now is we're bringing more pressure, more people coming. Okay. Your base part of the call is double dog, white. Okay. Double dog, white. Okay. What's going to happen here? It's still going to be the same principle for these dogs and everything. He's going to make the on left call. Take number 2. He's blitzing. Now, he knows right now it's 2 backs. I'm going to be a contained blitzer. That guy crossed my face. I want to try to collision him. Okay? And he's going to help either over there, that number 2, if it is a, you know, if it ends up getting out. When you got Zoo Strong, he ends up having number 3. Okay? So you got here, Zoo Strong, double dog. This guy's coming here. He is more of a contained blitzer. Collision in that guy if he crosses his face. This guy now will end up having number 3. He's got number 2. So you just created, you know, it's better towards 1 back stuff. I just drew everything up to 2 backs. But you've got double dog and you can still run Zoo Strong or Zoo Weak with it. Okay? Double dog white. Okay, he's still going to make a left call right there. We got Zoo Weak with it. He's here. He's right there trying to take up that tackle. We got Zoo Weak. Okay, he's got 2. Now he'll have number 3. Okay, this guy here, if he comes out, he'll try to collision that and not let him out. Okay, same thing though. They want to try to get this guy out. They block right here. You know, basically we got 4 guys coming off the edge. They better get it off pretty quick. And we'll just rally troops around if they can get it off. That's double dog, Zoo Weak, white. Don't run that a whole lot, but it's an option for us if we want to do it. We go double dog, mob left, white. Okay? Double dog, mob left, white. And all you'll see here, if you guys, you know, if y'all were here for the first session today, I mean, all we're doing is going double dog white, but we're adding a cover 1 blitz with it, is all we're doing. And playing white behind it. We'll go double dog, mob left, white, okay? Double dog, both these guys are coming. He's got number 2, he's gonna make the quick left. Mob left, these guys know he's basically gonna get up here now. He's got a C gap. What's gonna happen though, is we got double dog mob, remember mob away, mob left, this end's going to get all the way down that A gap. Now we're just bringing the mic off his ass in the back. Okay? Only remaining gap is that bats gap right there. He'll have number 3. Okay? But all we've done is just, bringing 7-man pressure, just bringing more people. Hopefully it confuses them. We get there with pressure and cause havoc. And we're kind of the thought process. If they want to try to release a guy, but we're bringing 7-man pressure, they better get it off. But we're going to get a sack, create some pressure, and hopefully, though, what we're thinking though too is that, unless and they may have they may have the bet, they may have that call called just right, and they catch us in it, and maybe they get it back out. We better be running the damn ball and making a play. Hopefully it won't be for too big of a play. But kind of what we're thinking is if that quarterback's coming back and it's a pass, and we got all this stuff happening up in front here, we've got slanting coming here and everything, and if they can get that guy out and he can pick it up, more power to the guy. And if they get it, and we'll run the ball and play the next play. But the thing is that we're not worried about that what if stuff. What if they get that guy out? We're going to run this, and if they catch us, they catch us. But we're going to dictate to them all this pressure that we're going to do. And we just feel like with all that, if that quarterback's coming out, he sees people slanting and coming here and everything. Now they may have done a great job coaching them, and maybe he'll make the play on it. So you got to remember though that dog's still coming outside blitzing and hopefully hitting that guy with some flare back. And that's tough for that guy and all that pressure coming in him to pick the right read. Hopefully it causes confusion for that quarterback and it's tough on him. But we don't really, that's one of the questions we get a lot of times is that, are you worried about that back getting out, that number 3 in the back? And we're like, not really. We're not going to play that what-if game and worry about if that guy gets out. If he gets out, he gets out. And we'll just run the ball down and end up making, a play the next play. We'll do the double dog mob right. Okay? Double dog, mob right, white. Still going to be the same. Okay, click left, I got number 2. Mob right. He's coming here. He's there. I got to get that end all the way down that A gap. C, B. Right there. Only got one gap remaining for that backer right there to take. Hopefully that causes confusion. Get a lot of pressure off of one side. Get in the backfield. Make a big play. Hopefully cause something to happen. Our whole philosophy is we're wanting to create things happen. We want to create problems and stuff. We feel like we're doing these blitzes, it's going to create problems for them. And you're not always going to do it correctly, and they're going to have an answer for it sometimes. And they may get you. But, the thing is that we want to dictate what they can do, not necessarily what they're going to do to us. So that's what we'll do with those type of blitzes. And that right here, I'll be honest with you, this too is us sitting around and coming up with stuff, maybe getting too pregnant with ideas. But it's worked for us, and it's done pretty well. Yes, sir.
The back to the right, he has number 2 to his side.
No, he's going to have number 3, and that's kind of like the whole deal. If they, he's got this guy. Let's say he's got him. They block. This guy somehow gets out. He doesn't collision him very well, and they hit it. This is the guy that we got designated for him. But we're kind of the thought process. If they can do that, we'll run it down. This dog, if they hit it quick, he'll come off, run the ball, have everybody running.
Okay, if they flare the guy to the right, and then it's the dog's ability to...
Well, he's going to come in here. That's still going to be the number 3 guy, the remaining guy. He's hopefully going to hit him, and then he's going to come over here. If they block, that's 3 to that side that he would have him. It's kind of no man's land for him, for that guy, to be honest with you. But he's got the remaining back out of the backfield. We never really tell our dogs to peel, but we don't want that pressure to come off because we don't have anybody replacing him. So we're always going to tell you, that guy crosses your face, dog, in a 2-back formation, you go blow it up. Don't necessarily want you to come off and peel, but if that guy's coming, we want you to take him out. hopefully before he can get out on his pass route. But the whole thing is that if they can pick this up and hit that flare, we'll run it down and we'll adjust and go from there. I mean, not make that call, if they get us. But hopefully what we've done is just create havoc with bringing 7-man pressure. They can't pick it up. Hopefully we've created a big play. I will get into some solid now. Solid double dog white. Okay? Solid double dog white. Ends up becoming basically 6-man pressure. Okay? Ends up becoming 6-man pressure basically. This guy's going to be here in that C gap. He's in B. He's here. Now, this guy, solid double dog white, he's going to be right here taking up, he's going to collision that tackle. We don't have a pinch on here, so this guy's not going to get in that B gap. So basically what we're going to tell this guy is, hey, you take out that tackle, and this dog is still going to blitz. We're going to have a quick left. He's here. Now these two guys are basically responsible for the guy out of the backfield, for the flare and stuff. And whichever one does not, let's say they did this here, they blocked here, flared here, he'd go, this guy becomes a low hole type guy. So that's double dog out of solid. Okay? Any questions on that? Just running the same stuff, just a variation of, you just got the guy down on the line of scrimmage. Okay, we got solid, boom open black. Okay, solid, boom open black. Basically, it's 5-man pressure. Instead of the bat being back here, he's already lined up down here. So boom open tells us, boom, I'm here, I'm already in my gap, I'm right here in this. I'm going to be C gap, and I'm right there. Mike has that A gap, bat has that B gap. I got number 2 the blitz side, and they'll banjo those backs right there. Okay? Now, say he comes here, he's going to attack him, he's low hole, they flare, he'll go take him. Okay? 2 back is a little bit different because you got that extra dog out there away from the blitz. Okay? So he'll help you out with any type of flare and stuff to his side, which kind of helps you with that flare route option sometimes with that quarterback. That's solid, you got boom over. If I'm taking it down, you need to keep drawing it up, just let me know. Okay, now we can go under. Under, okay? And we can go Mickey weak, okay? Mickey weak. All we've done is he's here, he's in that B gap there. This guy's going to try to get a collision on that tackle, Mickey weak. A gap, outside blitzer. He's got this guy right here, okay? Mickey weak, he's going to come over here and take number 2 to that side. They blocked and flared, he's got number 2 to the right. First back out. Dog away, he's got number 2 here. This bat now has that B gap or the guy on the backfield. Okay, so you go under Mickey weak. And I'm showing you everything we do, okay? We didn't run this blitz last year, okay? We stuck with our base stuff that we always do, base, boom, double dog, white, things like that. I mean, I'm just showing these are the different options. I mean, it's in our call sheet, it's in our, that we can go into the game with. We may work on it a little bit during the week, but 9 times out of 10, we're going to run our base stuff. We didn't even run that last year. But it just gives you an option, something to work on. Maybe we're getting pregnant with ideas, but it gives us a chance to do something different if we want to. And hopefully the thing that we do, even though we may not work on it a lot during the week, everything's the same. All of our blitzes are the same, even if we get the solid and under front as they are in the base front. We run Mickey weak out of base. These guys still have the same responsibilities if it was in base. Okay? Only thing now is that you've lost this bat, and they really don't have a banjo now. This guy knows he's got number 3. He's got the back out of the backfield. Number 3 to this side. If they ran 3 to this side, he's got number 3 to that side. They run over here, block here, and here. He's just going to skate over because there's 3 receivers over there. So, I mean, it just gives us a different option to do something. Confuse the offense is all we're trying to do. Line up differently, run our same blitzes. All right, got under, boom, open, black. Under, boom, open, black. Boom, open. All right, he's going to come here. He knows he's got to get all the way over across that face. Boom, he's right here. Okay, now this Mike knows he's got to help in that B gap there. Boom, open. Boom, I'm here. I'm right off that end's ass. Boom, open, black. I know I come down and take number 2 there. I got number 2 over here, away from the blitz side. Now this bat, we're not going to ask him to come out and get that. So this Mike now knows that we're in a solid or under. He's not involved in the blitz. He's going to take the back out of the backfield. 3 to the 2 receiver side. He's always going to have number 3. You know, and let's just say they did this. And for some reason they got him out. He snuck out. Then that, you know, he would have that number 3. And they're not going to do that, but that's what it's based off of. A couple more of the outside blitzes. We can try to turn on a little bit of the tape. Okay, we got under, double dog, white. Okay, under, double dog, white. You can see all the blitzes are the same. We're just lining up differently. That's all we're doing. We got under, double dog, white. This guy's still going to make a strong left. I mean, I'm left, I'm right call. So we go under, double dog. I'm left, I'm here. 2 backs, he's still going to blitz, collision in anything that crosses his face. All right. This guy, we didn't go pinch or anything, so he's going to be in here. They're just in their gaps. He's batting Mike. Got the remaining 2 backs right there. Means the remaining 2 gaps. And then they'll banjo these guys right here. They'll take number 3 to that side. They'll say they did something like this. Boom here. He flared, he's got him. That bat would step up in there and take it. He'd become like a low hole guy. So we're still running double dogs, just out of another front. Hopefully, you know, we're keeping it simple for our guys. They're running all the same blitzes, but it's just out of different fronts. And there's not much variation for them. Now this is kind of, somebody last night was asking about our goal line. This is kind of what we do on the goal line. Tufts pinch special white. We don't really get into anything except we run our base stuff even on the goal line. But what we can do, we can get in solid, we can get an under, maybe put another guy down. But one of our big plays, I mean, if we got a team that's just basically kind of kicking our ass in the run, our defense coordinator, hey, tough, pinch, special, white. And we'll go down the road from there. But basically now what you've done is pinch special, okay? These guys are already up in the line of scrimmage, so he's going to call a quick left, okay? Now this guy's got to know 2 backs. If he's got to help. Now he's got more of a pill technique there, but he's got to make sure he collisions. This guy right here, they're going to play off each other. The gaps here, these guys are already in their gaps. We're bringing everybody. Basically, it's an all-out 7-man pressure, 0 behind it. Okay, this guy will have number 3 out of the backfield. Say if they went something like this and they blocked, flared him, he's going to go. Okay, and that, you know, that's just what we get in. We get in some trouble, guys, kind of kicking our butt against the run. We'll get into a tough, which our bats will get up on the line of scrimmage, 3-point stand. Basically, it's this whole 50, you know, 5-man front, and we'll play white behind it. Free safety, and everybody's still making their calls. Okay. And that's what we do in regards to that stuff. That's our 7-man pressure. That's all of our outside blitzes. That's all of our outside blitzes that we do. When it comes down to it, we're in base, we're running boom, we're running double dog pinch white. That's our main outside blitzes. You know, we run those, and you'll see those on tape. I mean, that's what we're running. So that, that's the main thing that we end up trying to do with the outside blitzes. And essentially now, we've gone up everything from the first session, all of our inside blitzes. These are all of our outside blitzes. You can tell everything here that's highlighted. I mean, that's basically our whole defense, is this right here. All of our inside blitzes, all of our outside blitzes. We got more stuff, but it's just, what we've gone over is plenty for our guys to learn. We got more stuff that we could do, but this is our nuts and bolts. This is what we stick with, and this is what we go with. And, it's been extremely successful for us. Now what I want to do is show you the run tape again, okay? And show you how these outside blitzes work towards that, and what they look like, versus outside run stuff. Any questions on anything? Basically this solid and the under stuff just allows us to do our same blitzes, but just do a variation of it. Give the offense a different look, and hopefully that's what we go with. Go back and operate this a little bit better than last time. Just show you, hopefully show you what these outside blitzes look like. What we're going to do after lunch is basically we're going to show this whole tape in its entirety. That way you can see everything. We already saw some of the inside blitzes, but that way you can just see how everything's called and basically what it looks like when we run it. Obviously it's not ran correctly every time, but hopefully you can get a good idea about it. You know what's going on?
Kill the customs.
All right, what we got here, we got dog left ball, okay? Dog left ball black. Basically, this guy's going to blitz on the outside, and this bat right here is going to go, excuse me, I think this bat right here is going to get the B gap. Dog left ball black. Right there. This bat right here is going to get this B-gap. He's blitzing. Dog left, Bob Black. Free safety's coming down to this side. He's got number 2 man-to-man. Right now, he's got number 2 man. Dog's coming here. Bat's coming right there in that B-gap. Okay?
Your
You can see how they're
backside,
pulling here?
against this two back, your backside backers just reading flow.
Yes. He's just reading flow right there. This guy's waiting for cutback, getting over the top. See, you also got a dog over here checking for cutback too. That's dog left, Bob Black. That's how you want your fullback. I mean, that's how you want that dog to take on that fullback. He's keeping everything inside of his inside shoulders. All right, we got boom left black right here. Like I said, this is one of our main calls. Got boom left black. Now, right now, this bat's lined up on the line of scrimmage. We let him get up there and do that. Let him walk up. That's fine. Okay, boom. So he's coming here. He's coming right off that ass, right there in that C gap, if not right off his ass. Boom left. I know I got number 2 to the right. Okay, we got boom left black. Now, what we would have liked to have happened here, you know, was this guy could have gotten in that C gap better. Okay, this bat right here could have gotten in the C gap, but he does a good job. This safety right here is reading this tight end, and he's fitting right where it needed. See where the free safety was. That was a good job of those guys there. This guy could have gotten this C gap a little bit better. See how he could have gotten the C gap? Yeah. He should have gotten in C gap. He should have been right here as opposed to being out here. We want him to come in here more, but that tight end blocked out, so that free safety should be right inside waiting on him.
You got motion on that, on the running backs, or check bus?
Yeah. All right, you got boom left black again. Boom left black. Boom left black. Free safety comes over here. I got number 2, the blitz side. Okay? Boom left. Right now, I know he's outside. He's in C gap. They got the C gap right there. Okay? He's going to get right there. B gap, C gap, outside. He's reading flow, as well as this bat right here. Free safety's reading the tight end. Defensive line did a good job here. Now this right here, this kid. Okay. Basically all he did was got in there and made a play. Now he ended up getting all the way down in the A gap, which is okay. And this guy blocked out, but he went all the way down inside and ended up making a play. He just ended up getting off that guy's ass, ended up slanting inside, ended up making a play.
Backside line.
This guy here?
Backside.
No.
Backside.
Yeah. This guy? No, he's okay. Strong flow here. We want him running. Okay? Now, we don't want him overrunning, but see, this guy is coming right here. We don't want him to step underneath. Come over here because we got the dog coming over here. for help for cutback too. Okay? We want the guys running. See, now if they cut it back, we still got the end, and see that dog coming down and helping with cutback? So he can still run. We want him running over the top. Okay? Now if he stayed back, he would have been okay too. But we want him running, trying to make a play. All right, double dog pinch white. This is what double dog pinch white looks like. Okay? Double dog pinch white. You made a quick right call. There's some two-back formation here. That's number 2. Okay? Now this right here would be number 3, so that's going to be that Mike's linebacker. This guy's going to blitz out here. He tries to cross his face, he's going to collision. Double dog pinch white. Now this guy here screwed up. I put this on here for a reason. Because the thing is that even though our guys mess up sometimes, he's a double dog, so what does he normally have? He's a contained blitzer. He better have the pitch. Okay? So he screws up on this. But the reason I wanted to put it on here is even though you screw up sometimes, you make plays. And we don't, now, this guy right here could end up screwing us right here because he took the quarterback. That's not his responsibility. But he felt like he could make a play, so he went ahead and did it. Now, we probably would have been in his ass pretty good if they would have pitched it and he's out to the race. I don't know if I got one on here or not when he does that. But I mean, he made a play, but the bottom line, he's supposed to be on the pitch. He's supposed to be on the pitch, getting that guy's upfield shoulder. I mean, he ended up wanting to try to make a play here. You can see the the dog coming off the top up there. He made a play, but they had us right there. So you got to make sure you maintain your responsibility. He's supposed to be outside more, keying that guy's shoulder, coming right there. He comes in here initially, then he gets the quarterback. That's not his job. We got these guys in here responsible for the quarterback. He's inside out, the quarterback to pitch. We got lucky right there. As you can see the Mike linebacker run. So, I mean, I guess the thing that we're saying is that our guys aren't going to do it right all the time. I'm sure your guys don't either. But the thing is we, they're going to make mistakes. We want them doing it full speed and try to make a play. And that's what he did.
How about 5 minutes, Coach?
Okay. Watch a couple more of these. All right. We didn't run this one this year. Basically, it's lightning weak black. And all this is that this guy's going to get up the field here, lightning weak, and they're going to come inside here. The dog and the bat inside. He'll get up, he'll come inside, lightning weak black. He's going to come over here. He's got number 2, then the back to the 2 receiver side out here. Okay? Just a change up. We didn't run this year. So you can see, though, how the guys blitzing in. He's outside, these guys are blitzing inside. Normally what we did was we'd have this guy come up here, and this guy was going to come underneath. Ended up being that it just took so long for that guy to get all the way inside, so we quit running this one. I just wanted to show you a way what it was supposed to look like. Just lightning weak black. Better job on the option here. Okay? He got cut. It's not very good. But this right here is going to slow play. We're just going to run inside out, get into the football. And that's the Mike linebacker. From over the top, getting there to the quarterback. And the dog did a pretty decent job up top, feathering him out. This guy right here needs to have he's got to have a better first read. It's right here. He's reading this flow here. He should be coming out right now. Good job of the Mike backer, though. We got pinch special white. All right, pinch special white right now. We got everybody coming, the bats, the dogs, and the bats, and the dogs here. Okay, pinch special white, we got all of them coming. Okay? See how this dog's coming? He's coming here, this dog bat. This dog and bat are coming this side, this dog and bat are coming here. He made a quick left call, so he's got the tight end, okay? Pinch special white. He's running the football. Now he right here, dog just came in, we'll let him do this. He was looking at the pitch, but then he realized he wasn't going to pitch it, so he ended up getting on the quarterback.
Coach, you always have your dogs on pitch?
Do I now?
Always have your dogs on pitch?
Yes. That's just a tough special white sending to everybody, both bats and dogs.
Short yard situation.
Yeah, short yard situation, we'll do this. Now, you know, this guy right here, this bat, he should be getting in that C gap, okay? Because that dog's outside, he should be in C gap. He's keying the tight end, okay? He's getting in the B. He's coming out here, and this bat will be right there. This guy's free. Couple more. All right, here we got boom right. I want to put this one on here. Okay, boom right, Bob Black. Now, we did this motion here, we got to check out. Right now, boom right, we got him coming and him coming. Okay, boom right, Bob. Basically what it is we're going to have this guy coming here, he's coming, we're going to bring this back right here in this B gap. We got boom right, Bob Black. This guy comes out here in motion. Now this changes things up. He's got to check buck. This guy now knows he's got to become a contained blitzer. I don't think he did a great job here, but he's going to be the only guy blitzing now. He comes out, he takes 2, and he still has 3. See, like right now, they're checking. He's got this guy, he's checked buck. He should be outside better than what he does here. He's got 3 now. So basically went from a 5, well, it's still going to be 5 because we're bringing his bat right here. Option. Pretty decent job, and the guy ended up getting killed right here. But he comes out, he's just got to be tougher here and it's contained. But he's read the free safety's inside out, quarterback to pitch. Help. This guy gets going now, he was good. Mike Backer inside out. Good job by the free safety going inside out.